People tend to address this with a lot of fear and with a binary mindset. What do I mean by that? AI is here to replace us. AI is here to take our jobs. All the jobs or many jobs will be done by AI only without the human on the side. And I think we are missing the opportunity to see how AI can help us, can help augment our capabilities, can help improve our day-to-day, can help increase our productivity, and can help us have more meaningful time at work. Okay, so I think if we manage to place AI into our mindset, that AI is here to take the tasks that we don't usually enjoy, the routine tasks, the repetitive tasks, the thing that can be automated, and then we spend time on the creativity, okay, on the things that matter, where we need a brain to process. That, I think, is a mindset shift that we need to drive. There's also another important aspect that we many times look at AI adoption with only a technology lens, from a technology lens only. But it's not only that. As the previous industrial revolutions, this revolution as well, and I use the term revolution on purpose, has also a lot of societal impacts, a lot of ethical impacts, and a lot of leadership challenges that we need to overcome and address. So it's a multidisciplinary thing that we need to focus on, not just adopting the technology.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And when you're saying about the revolutions, there were several revolutions in the humanity history, but none of them happened so quickly. I think maybe that's also another factor, that it just, in a matter of 5 years or even 3 years, it just such tremendous change happening that people can't wrap around their mind around what is happening.
But in a matter of days and months, it took days for ChatGPT to reach the 1 million users and 2 months to reach the 100 million. No other online service had this level of acceleration so fast, okay? Services that we use every day, like Instagram and Facebook and Netflix, it took them months or years to reach that level of users. User adoption,
And when the internet was implemented or discovered, I don't know which word to use, it took 10 years to get to significant number of people using it. So it's lightning speed, I can say. So if you have to bet today, what are these top 3 human skills that are the most important that we have to cultivate in ourselves?
I will have to say that over the past years, and as I look at myself, with these 30 years of journey behind me right now, if I look at one skill that helped me, process what was happening and also help me adopt the changes and embrace them and leverage them for my own benefit, talking about professional benefit, but also personal benefit, the number one skill for me is adaptability. The skill is actually, if you put on top of the technology evolution also the changes that are happening around us, with the geopolitical challenges, with the climate challenges, all of these create an uncertainty mix that is very tough for people to really address. And adaptability, so the ability to be able to unlearn, relearn, upskill yourself and reskill yourself, change course from now and then to make sure that you follow, what is happening quickly. Okay, quickly. This is a number one skill. I think if I want to add the 2 more, there is one that is very important in the era of AI, and that's critical thinking. When a lot of tasks will be automated or, a lot of outcomes will be produced with AI, our ability to understand the output that we get from the AI is very important. Our ability to question, assumptions, our ability to focus on what would be the thinking behind the AI. So to explain why AI produced such results and to be critical about the outputs and not just adopt them is very important. And then the last one, which I referred to in when I talked about adaptability, is curiosity and learning. Okay, so we need to be curious. We need to try to understand what's happening around us. How do
Yeah.
we adopt our learning? Learning strategies actually is one of the key skills that World Economic Forum has indicated as the top skills for the next decade. Not just the learning capability, but also strategizing about the learning and focusing on the areas that could help us build the skills we need for the future.
Learning, absolutely. That's one skill that everyone has to have. And given the companies have so much to deal with, right? All the companies not only have to automate, think about the new systems they have to implement, but also keep the customers and really find their new place in this new environment. Sometimes the focus on upskilling is not there, which is sad, but it's a fact across industries. So learning and self-learning, I would say, is also very important, because nobody's going to handheld you to the future. You just have to do something yourself, right?
And to add
And
to that, Annie, if I
yeah,
may,
yeah, of course.
I think this era is unique, okay? Because we have abundance in learning opportunities. We have abundance in available technology, so everybody can leverage AI technology for free today and can experiment by leveraging AI. And everybody has access to learning opportunities to learn how to use AI. So not only technology companies like the one I'm working in, Microsoft, but others as well are offering free learning courses on AI, technology courses, but there are also so many courses for business users, for technicians, for data scientists, for every individual that we can all leverage and start experimenting and embracing and feeling more confident about how we use this technology on our day-to-day lives.
So I guess that for the younger generations, that's more kind of normal, and all these changes are more normal. But for people in their 40s and 50s, they see a complete change of everything they knew now is starting changing, and very, very fast. So what is the one thing that they should do? I mean, is it adapting, or is it starting over? There's so many people who are really confused of what is next.
I have a bit of unconventional opinion on that, and I would
I count
share it
on
with
this.
you.
I count on this, Myladie.
I think if I look, for example, at developers and programmers, okay, so this is my field of expertise. I believe junior developers are more at risk with AI than senior developers.
Oh,
Okay. And the reason is that a person who is like 40 and 50 years old and they have that experience and they have that level of maturity, the level of industry understanding, the level of solution understanding, these skills are very important today. Okay, so I would not say to anybody who's 40 or 50 years old, oh, forget what you learned, forget what you did, you need to start over. No, it's rather than building on the unique skills they have, building on their understanding of the business they're in, building on their industry maturity and leadership experience to really leverage the AI to their benefit.